Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. And yes, I know this one is a little bit unconventional. I want to see with you if this person is a real human, an NPC, or even darker. So, through this, what I want to know is what do you have to deal with? Who are you truly facing in a challenge, in karma, looking at their soul and really revealing their true nature. So, if that speaks to you, this is your pick a card. So, as usual, I will invite you to start by closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in and out, and just letting the stress melt away, disconnecting completely from your day, your last conversation. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. The first spell that will attract your eyes is your message for today. Don't overthink it, just go with the flow of your intuition. I will get started with group one. If you belong to group two or group three, you can use a timestamp below to go directly to your reading. I will see you in a minute. So, group one. Let's see, who are you truly dealing with, human or NPC? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a truly human card, but let's see more. We have Page of Cup and we have the Queen of Swords. So we have two queens. So you could be a woman dealing with another woman. There could be two women involved in this story. They don't have to be the principal people involved, but they could be involved in the background, interfering. What we see is that we do have two very different types of energies. One is more evolved, one is completely human, and one is more cold. The Queen of Swords is known to be cold, and a younger soul with this Page of Cup card in the middle. So let's see more. Group one, let's see who are you dealing with. And I want to take also an oracle. I am feeling guided to take an oracle for this one. So let's see, who are you dealing with? The answer is yes. Interesting. So, yes, it comes from what we have said so far. So, I do believe that we are dealing with one person that is not connecting to all of their chakras. So, one NPC and one human. And yes, so it is. Oh yeah, we confirm that we have the kid twice, the Page of Cup and the kid. Okay, so I will explain. So it's confirmed that we're dealing with two energies that are completely different. It confirms that we have a younger soul that is involved. Maybe it started in your childhood. Maybe there is a child that is being involved. But for a lot of you, it's simply going to speak about the nature of the immaturity and the non-development of their soul. So their soul is stuck at a very immature level, and they are trying to gain power very quickly, taking shortcuts, but they are not connecting to their heart. They're not connected to their joy. They're connected to power dynamics and words, manipulation, and things like that. I want to take one final card for you. Yes, it's a quick pickup card today. I just wanted to see if we are dealing with someone that is someone that has a possibility of evolving, or someone that is stuck because they are an NPC. And what we can see is that the person you're dealing with is not connected to their heart, not connected to their heart and their compassion, their empathy, and their joy. So that makes them most likely an NPC. So let's see this oracle card that I just took for this. We have the card of justice. It is the card that says Beat It by Michael Jackson, a song about standing up for what's right and seek justice. Exactly. So we have a power dynamic that it is at play. And since we have the card of justice, this talks about how it is absolutely karmic and imbalance. So there's a lack of balance in this dynamic. And we can see it also in the card of the child. So there is a disadvantage on one side and the giant on the other. So that's a very unbalanced dynamic. Let's take, I said it's going to be the last one, but I just want to take one card of advice on how to move forward this connection with this person. A lot of you are going to respond by saying that they don't want to have any contact with them, and that's fair and that's okay, especially since you are most likely this Queen of Pentacles energy. So you do have to take care of you and to nurture yourself. So the advice is a card of Ace of Wands. It is said that you do need to honor when you are angry. You cannot let it fester inside of you. And it says that you should write or get this energy out by creating anything. It could be drawing, it can be hiking, it can be painting, as we see brushes and paint right there. But you need to let it go afterwards. So create something to get that energy out and then burn it, destroy it, just get rid of it. So that could be a mandala because we know that they're meant to be destroyed. That could be a painting that you're doing just to get everything out and then it's being purged. So that's the advice. This person is not going to evolve and there is a lack of balance, a lack of justice, and this person is not connected to their heart. So I hope that resonate, group one. And if you want to know even more about this connection or anything else, if you need me to answer some of your personal question, you have 10% off on your next reading because you watch our shows. The coupon code is Jupiter, and you can book at maisonjupiter.com. I love you guys, and I see you next week. Bye-bye. Group two, let's see what we have. Who are you dealing with? Is it a human or is it an NPC or even darker? So we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Tower. Okay, that's very interesting. And we have the Three of Wands. You're dealing with something that I didn't thought I would see in this reading. You're dealing with the walk-in. You're dealing with someone who could be switching personalities very easily because there is interactions of many souls taking the place of that person. That I'm assuming I'm talking with a very specific group of people. So number two, if you're part of this and that doesn't resonate, it's not your reading at all. If that resonates, you're part of a very small group, and I would love to hear how that applies to you. So let's see a little bit more for you. Who are you dealing with? Yeah, reincarnation. So this is a person that is letting a lot of souls in their energy feel knowingly or not knowingly. So this person could have played Ouija when they were younger. This person could have been, um, you know, some people are just unfortunately unaware of it. But if you work in hospitals or if you are going to cemeteries or if you're going to um, haunted places, if you watch a lot of horrors movies, you are most likely to have entities that are going to enter in your energy field, especially if you're not doing the work of keeping your vibration high. So in your case, you are dealing with someone that is having a lot of entities around or completely is a walk-in. But because we have the Knight of Wands in this, it could be both. It could be that there is multiple souls that are affecting their personality, and it could also be, yeah, we have too much fire. There is an energy inside of this person that is very angry, that is very destructive for the person you're dealing with. So I would say that this person would need to be freed of this or those entities. Um, Sometimes when I see those cards, that indicates that this person has soldier, entity of a soldier in their energy field. Okay. So, not always, because it's a collective message. Take that only if that resonates. But what I'm saying is that this person could have visited a place of a battleground, or a place where it was historically charged with anything that has to do with armies. It could just be a hospital, also a regular cemetery where it happens that one soldier was there. But most likely, if you're watching this and this resonates, this person has a very combative person that is very angry and needs answer in their energy field. So this is most likely entity and walk-in. So the difference, if you're watching this and you're questioning between having entities and a walk-in, is that you can have percentages of im- impact. How would I say that? You can have a percentage of how much another soul can be in your energy and have some control over your thoughts, your habits, your choice in life. Okay. So some people will have an entity that will influence them and impact them on 5% of their day to day. Maybe it's becoming 20% for some people, and you're starting to have thoughts that are not yours. You're starting to have habits that are not yours. You're changing how you dress, how you do things. Okay, so that could be more and more and more. And when we're 100%, that is a walk-in. So you're dealing with someone that has that type of interference. And because it's a collective, it's hard to pinpoint to what level, but it is absolutely impacting them on a great level. Yeah. So we have entities right there. So if you see, this is people rising up from their grave. So we do see that, yes, this person is really impacted, absolutely impacted by those or this entity. Um, yeah, refusing to go to the light, refusing the positive energies. So that is very interesting. I didn't anticipate to have that in this reading. So let's take our oracle deck for you. We have the card of the star, and the song is Twisting the Night Away by Sam Cooke. It says a song upbeat and hopeful tune aligns with the star theme of hope and inspiration. Yes. So it says that this, for this person, there is hope, because it means that we can remove this influence if they want to, and that it will be stopped. This person can change radically personality, and you could be dealing with a much sweeter and better person. So the card of advice, I'm assuming, is going to be somewhere around getting rid of the entity, but let's see what we have. What is the advice to deal with this person, please? Yeah, judgment and judgment. So it's simply to call back the souls back to the light. Absolutely. So this is what I have for group two. I hope it resonates. If you want to have your own personal reading, if you want to get rid of cords of attachment with this person, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. And because you watch our shows, you have 10% off on your next reading. The coupon code is Jupiter. I see you next week. Bye-bye. Group three, let's see. Who are you dealing with? Is it an entity? Is it something darker? An NPC? Let's see. So we have judgment. We have the devil. And we have the Four of Swords. So we are dealing with a human. I know it's weird because we have the devil card right in the middle, but so far I'm seeing a very flawed human that shows very poorly in past lives, that is coming back in this life to heal and to make amends for what they have done. So a second chance on what they have done. So let's get some tarot for you. Yeah, King of Cups. Yeah, High Priestess. You're dealing with a human. Four of Pentacles, it means that they're not really the best at progressing and learning, which makes sense because we have to understand that it's not because it's been like 25 lives that they're doing the same thing that they know about it. I don't know what I did in my past lives. I can read on my past life. Well, not really on myself, but I could ask somebody to read on my past lives and to tell me what I do in my past life. But I would not know if at this particular decision I did left or right. So if it's hard to remember everything that you have done in the context of your past lives and apply it by, oh, I did that the last time. It was a mistake, so I should learn in this life to not do it. You know, it's very, very tough. We lost the memory of our past lives. So we're just trying something, and we always think it's the first time that we're trying it. So it makes it harder to evolve, but hopefully this person is going to be able to evolve. But so far, they're pretty much stuck in the same pattern. The Four of Pentacles shows that they're pretty much stuck in a lot of possessiveness, a lot of jealousy, a lot of the wrong values. Yeah, so they're stuck. Exactly. They're fearful of lack. They're fearful of being alone, rejected, of not having money, not having security. And this person is not doing such a good job. So let me just see a little bit more here. Yeah, they're not doing a good job at all. That's sad. So before this incarnation, we can see that before they went on this incarnation on the other side, so after their passing of their past life, what happened is that they were celebrated as, oh wow, you have the courage of coming back on earth to do the right thing. What an amazing thing that you are going to be doing. You're going to master your emotions. You're going to do better this time. And what really happened, because they lost their memory, right? It's they're stuck in the same pattern. They don't see the evolution. They're fearful. They're absolutely fearful. So you could be dealing with a cancer. I'm talking about the zodiac, not the illness right there. But you could be dealing with a cancer, someone that has a lot of cancer energy, Pisces, Virgo, Tauruses, just because we see a lot of stuckness and a lot of fear, and those signs are prone to anxiety. So you are dealing with a human that has a lot of problem to evolve and that is not truly doing the work to evolve, unfortunately. So this is what I have for your group 3. I hope it resonates. Let me take the final card for you before I go because I almost forgot. So let's see your cards, your oracle card with this. Okay, let's see what song you have. We have the card of the strength. I will survive. An intent to resilience. Yes, they need resilience, that's for sure. And empowerment, perfectly capturing the essence of the strength card. Okay, so I have to redo that deck. I bought this deck online and I don't think they did such a good job, but I like the concept. I will redo it myself. So basically what this card is saying is that they will try again and again and again in their future lives, right? So they're not doing such a good job. So don't beat yourself up if you're not able to make them see your points. Uh, it's really on them. They're trying on a soul level. They're really trying on a human level. They're really stuck. They're really, really stubborn and stuck. So yes, I hope that resonates. If you want to have your own reading, don't hesitate to book at maisonjupiter.com. And yes, I will see you next week. Have a good